All right, you guys. So welcome back to another edition of Bad Batch Season 2. This is going to be episode 9, about 29 minutes. It is called The Crossing. Last week, obviously, we got our two-part episode, which was absolutely amazing. A lot of political intrigue with a little bit of action. And then, of course, we got Emperor Palpatine putting a twist and basically sealing the fate of the clones. So we know the clones are headed to being decommissioned or put out of service in some form or fashion. How the Empire is going to go about doing this, we don't know. And then, of course, obviously, Rampart has been arrested for basically firing upon Kamino and destroying many of their cities, as was illustrated in the Senate, which was really amazing. I love how they made us all think, because even myself in my reaction, I said to myself, there's no way this mission is going to be successful, because we know that eventually the clones are going to be replaced. And then obviously the information is surprisingly revealed, but then Palpatine does the twist and basically again seals the fates of the clones. So really good two-part episode last week. I really enjoyed both of those episodes. Both episodes together were a 10 in my opinion. So hopefully we'll keep that trend going with this next episode, which again is called The Crossing. So let's go ahead and get into this next episode, guys. I love the animation right there. That looks so damn good. Damn. And then also one of the other things I forgot in my intro, we have no Echo with the team. Echo's with Rex. And I mentioned in my last reaction, I wonder if we're going to get a side adventure with Rex and Echo, where they need to call upon the team to come in and help them out. So I think that's what one episode that we're probably going to get. Oh man, somebody's on them already. Oh, they're targeting the ship. Oh, wait a minute. Pirates, for sure.
My scan. There. Precise. If the mineral becomes compromised during the retreat.
Chain reaction explosion. Got it.
Very careful.
I know.
Damn. That's really interesting. Wow, look at that.
Good. Okay.
That's not Hondo, but he is Hondo-ish looking.
What is it, Hunter?
The ship.
That sounds like a ship.
Damn. I wonder how they're gonna get it back.
What's that?
What is it? Who's still down there? Oh, damn. You know, Wrecker's fine. It's coming. That's why the animals are running. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Certainly explain the stampede.
Let's go. Damn.
That's another mine. 30 meters ahead.
Oh, come on. They're always losing what they came for. You got to go get it. Oh, man. Come on, man. Jesus. So now they're trapped in this mine.
Something's not right. The Marauder's transponder isn't relaying a signal.
It was probably disabled.
Then how are we going to track it?
The ship's not important right now. We need to get out of here first.
Quite correct. Besides, it is most unlikely that the Marauder will be recovered.
What? Don't say that. We have to get it back.
We can always acquire another ship. It is merely a mode of transportation.
The Marauder's our home. We already lost Echo. We can't lose that too.
Omega, we didn't lose Echo. He's just on a different mission.
But he's not here. He's not with us. We're supposed to be a squad.
This squad existed before Echo was a part of it, and it will exist after.
Yeah.
What is your issue?
I agree with Tech this time. What did she find? A whole bunch of it? Oh, yeah, she found a whole bunch of it.
Potential extractions within this mine.
That's not the only mistake you need to fix.
Yeah, go check on the kid.
But, Omega?
Omega,
I'm busy.
I can see that.
How many are left?
This is the last one.
No. It's not worth it. You got enough. No, it's not worth. Come on.
Hang on.
Damn it. Oh, Tech jumped in after him.
Tech, come in. Omega, do you copy? Something's wrong. Omega, do you copy?
Affirmative. We took an unforeseen detour, but we are alive.
Where are you?
Tick. Look.
There is a passageway just beyond this wall. We can use the Ipsinium mine to access it.
But where is it? Where's that?
We found an alternate way out, but you will need to retrieve our gear.
Found it.
All right, we're on our way.
I hate this planet.
Except we still don't have the Marauder, or a way off this planet, and we can't contact Echo for help.
We do not need help. We will figure out a solution, as we always do.
Everything is changing, and you don't even care.
I am not sure how I should care about change. It is a fundamental part of
Life.
Echo left. Why doesn't that bother you?
I am aware that you miss him, but we have to adapt and move on. That is what soldiers do.
Yeah.
We're more than that. We're a family. Aren't we?
Well, yes. Yes, of course we are.
Then why don't you act like it?
Echo chose a different
A
path.
different path. Yeah,
I have to respect their decision.
exactly.
Even though it can be difficult to understand, we must carry on. I may process moments and thoughts differently, but it does not mean that I feel any less than you.
I wonder if they're going to be stuck on this planet until the next episode because it's got to be coming to the end. Oh, they found
That is the spaceport.
conveniently came to the port out of the cave.
No can do, fellas. I'm tied up at the moment. You'll have to figure it out yourselves.
Sid, you sent us on this mission.
Well, I didn't tell you to get your ship stolen, did I?
Sid, we need your help.
Just like we helped you regain control of your parlor from Roland Durand, and when we cleared your sizable debt with
I
Milady.
didn't ask for a recap, goggles. Alright. Give me a few days and I'll see what I can do.
We don't have enough rations to last a few.
What do we do now?
We'll figure it out, like we always do.
All right, so of course we've gone back to the Adventure of the Week episode. This one is a little different in the fact that usually what happens is they go on the mission, they try to retrieve whatever it is that they're trying to retrieve. Somehow it gets lost, and they barely escape with their lives. In this particular one, it's a little different in the fact that they lose the ship. They are still stranded. They did actually get more than what they needed, what they came for, what they originally had from the first mine. But now they have to find a way off the planet. And then, of course, they are having to beg Sid to assist them in having to get home. Obviously, the main focus of this particular episode was the bonding of Tech and Omega. Omega trying to understand why Tech is so cold when it comes to things like Echo leaving or things changing amongst the crew. They've lost their home, basically, and they've lost two of their members so far. And I most definitely, I get that. I love the character development between Tech and Echo in this particular episode. I think it was absolutely great. And it was nice to get, I didn't feel as though Tech needed to explain himself. I think, I always thought he felt no differently than everyone else. But like he said, he's a soldier. Soldiers adapt. They move on. And that, for the type of life that these guys have lived, that makes the most sense to me. Because technically you lose brothers in a war, and so you do have to adapt and move on. Now, in this particular case, their brothers are not dead. They've just gone chosen different paths. Tech mentioned to Omega there, and when that happens, you gotta just move on, and that's change is a part of life, which is what Tech was telling Omega there. So I thought it was a very, very good moment, a good learning lesson for Omega. She's gonna go through a plethora of changes in her life, and I think it's a good life lesson for kids in general, that there's always going to be changes in life, and it's okay to feel emotional about those changes, especially when it comes to family, a family member leaving or choosing a different path, going away to college or things of that nature. Older brother leaving for college, leaving the younger brother behind or whatever, younger sister behind, whatever the case may be. It's a good life lesson for kids Definitely for someone who, like myself, who's learned that lesson years ago, doesn't do much for me, but definitely it is a very cool and very nice moment, teaching moment for not only Omega, but for those younger viewers who would partake into this particular show. With that being said, again, we got the Adventure of the Week type of episode. We've gone back into that rinse and repeat style of storytelling with this particular series, and obviously it can be a lot of fun. There was a lot of fun in this particular episode, the waterfall. One of the things that does bother me about Omega, unfortunately, I do like her. I think she's a great character, but the fact that she pouts sometimes, she tends to just walk off for no reason without saying anything to anybody. And usually this leads the crew into further danger. This time it kind of led to them actually being able to get out of the cave. But again, it's sort of that rinse and repeat style of storytelling where Omega is basically guiding the crew's movements with her aimlessly walking away and getting into some kind of danger or adventure. As a viewer, you don't want to start to see those same patterns repeating themselves over and over again, and that's what we get with the main Bad Batch episodes. The other episodes that involve Crosshair and the Empire tend to be totally different. So again, this week we get into the Adventure of the Week, where Sid sends them on this mission to get a valuable mineral. They were able to retrieve the mineral this time, but in doing so, they've lost their ship. So, and now they're stranded on this planet. So we'll see what they give us next week. Hopefully this will lead to somewhere. I'm not quite sure where they're going with this, and how does it lead into the main story. Just seems like we dip into the main story or the main plot for this particular season, and then they take us on these little side missions that have nothing to do with the main plot. So again, I did enjoy this episode. I thought it was a lot of fun. It's just that it at this particular point, it's not leading us anywhere that's significant to the main plot of the story. So I'm going to go ahead and score this episode, and I'm going to give this episode a 6.5 out of 10. Again, while I did enjoy this episode, it was a bit different from our Adventure of the Week, but it still was the Adventure of the Week style of episode. We didn't get so much of that rinse and repeat storytelling, but we did still get some of that rinse and repeat storytelling where Omega's pretty much guiding the movements of the crew by aimlessly walking off and getting into some type of danger or adventure. So hopefully next week we'll get into something a little different that does involve the main plot line of this particular series and the clones and what's going on with them, guys. But please do let me know what your thoughts are in regards to this episode. Did you enjoy this episode? Did you feel like this is another filler episode? Let me know what your thoughts are. Put those comments down below. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. And of course, you can catch me next week for episode 10 of The Bad Batch. I think we have 16 of these episodes. So please do join me next week, guys. But I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost. May the Force be with you always.